What is up, YouTube? It is I, clutchmarles, and I'm back. And past 2 weeks have been a little wild. You know, the Crown Vic. We got third in it in the most wanted fine arts class this past weekend. Took the minivan down to the Southern Illinois Showdown, and I think I finished somewhere around 5th. At some point I felt something was spraying on me. I was covered in gas. I tasted fuel, and I said, I want out of here. It's one of those things, like, I don't, looking back, I'm like, man, if I could have fucking held it together for like 2-3 more minutes, I could have been in the money. Could have went up in a big ball of flames. I don't fucking know. But we got a semi-decent minivan left. Just got to figure out what's going on with the fuel. According to Facebook, I tied with another guy for the Mad Dog of the heat. So I don't know, maybe I get a trophy, who knows. So this is getting fixed. You guys know me. After a derby, I like to, like my ADHD, I want to get everything cleaned up and organized. That way we can start on the next one. And we've had shows back to back, and I'm fucking going crazy over here. So over the next week or so, I'm gonna get this Crown Vic cut up. I gotta get this fucking trampoline cut up. This is from when we went to Bash for Cash. A fucking tornado took her and put her way out there, and now I gotta fucking cut it up so I can mow around it. I gotta finish cutting up the fucking Blizzard Bash car so we can take all this stuff and put it in the next one. And then yesterday, day before yesterday, I went and picked up this old girl. Pretty much just to scrap it for a friend. When they sent me the pictures, it didn't, like, that doesn't look bad, right? Like, the pictures made it look like, oh, we'll just put the winch right here and we'll pull that out. And I almost wanted fine arts this car. But yeah. She way in there. And then, so we're gonna take the aluminum rims off it. We're gonna take the cat off it. This one's gonna be gone. So all in all, over like the next 2 weeks or so, cutting up what, like 4 cars? That's my life. Outside of work right now, trying to clean up the yard. Mason, we're gonna be stripping this one for Mason, my buddy. Get it back to him. So that's, if you guys wonder why, you might not see me post a lot in the next week, it's just gonna be me torching shit, trying not to catch the yard on fire. But the good news is, we're getting paid. I'm getting paid to get rid of these cars. We're going to take them to the scrapyard. This Crown Vic probably make $200-$400 by the time we get it loaded down with junk, get it hauled off. We times that by, what we got, 4 cars, 3 cars. It's like $1,600. We could buy so much shit. So yeah, like, yes, it's sad. We're saying goodbye to the good times we had in this rusty piece of shit. But I'm looking forward to the good times that are coming with the new piece of shits. Who knows? We might do some more minivan shit. The Debbie body back there, gonna have to get her put together. So this summer, we're doing good. I drove my ass off in the van. Drove my ass off in the Crown Vic. I feel like this is my summer. We're gonna be doing cool shit. So those of you that are new to the channel, I want to tell you, you know, getting tickets to your favorite concerts and sporting events, it's getting fucking expensive with inflation. Everything's going up. But if you go check out SeatGeek and use promo code Marles, you guys are going to save $20 on your first purchase. And you can take that $20 over to my website, clutchmarlesmotorsports.com, and, you know, pretty much just get a free t-shirt. Let's fucking go. So, you know, this past weekend at the Southern Illinois Showdown, you know, I like to walk around derbies, film shit, have fun. But this derby was different for me. They had somebody listed as their graffiti painter. It's a Friday, Saturday show. And I guess something came up for whatever reason. He decided he was leaving Friday night. So all the people running Saturday that showed up with their cars, they didn't have anyone to paint them. I showed up with my paint because I had to paint 3 of my buddies' cars. Everybody else gets there, they're like, hey, who's gonna paint these? They came and hit up me. I think I painted like 20 something cars. And it's not bad considering I wasn't advertising. Karina thought I was gonna have a heat stroke because I was just jumping from car to car to car trying to paint them as fast as I could. Like, we are in staging and I'm just dragging around a tote of paint trying to slap paint on people. Had a blast. You know, I'm definitely getting better every paint job we do. T-shirts. We had the tote full and I came home with like fucking 8 or 9 left. But look at that. We're getting better. So it's, one guy said I'm doing like an internship because I'm painting these cars, and I'm like, well, internships don't really pay you. These people are paying me to paint their stuff. So it's like, let's go. But no, if anyone in the southern Indiana, central Illinois area want their car painted by me, or if you're going to be at a derby that, you know, I've posted about or mentioned I'm going to, hit me up. We'll figure something out. We'll get a price going, and I'll paint your shit. That looks sketchy as fuck, don't it? We got the doghouse off. There's the engine, transmission, and subframe from a minivan. Now, when I go to put this thing on the trailer, the first thing I'll do is just hook the winch up to this, and you just, you know, winch it up on there better. But all I had was a cherry picker, so kind of just sat it there. Used the ratchet strap to make sure she didn't fall anymore. Okay, so I spent yesterday. I got the Crown Vic. I got all my shit out of it. I threw an engine on top of it. It is ready to go on the car trailer and be hauled off this weekend. Next on my to-do list was to take this Ford Focus, and pretty much we have to get the converter off it, get the rims off it, and, you know, it is ready to be hauled off. But the problem I'm having, I've never done one of these on a car like this. The one converter is fucking back here. So we're gonna start taking off all that and see how far we get. So I got a phone call today, and it was from Top Notch Promotions. They were the people that promoted the Southern Illinois Showdown that I ran this past weekend. And they wanted to call and tell me that I was picked as one of their hard hitters from the minivan derby. And they said that they had my trophy and money. I just had to come by and get it. And I told them, I said, you know, I didn't I didn't realize I was picked. And they said on, you know, some classes, they have to watch the replay to figure out who, in their opinion, was hitting the hardest. So that's why they didn't tell us at the track. And actually it looks like me and another guy, like we both got picked for it. And you know, most promoters, if there was 2 mad dogs, they'd cut like the prize money and all that in half. But these guys, they pay us both the same. And you know, that's really saying something. When you got a promoter out there not trying to fuck people and short them for trying to put on a show. Okay, so we got this top sheet metal worked back, and now it looks like we're just gonna have to take these bolts out and then probably sawzall at the bottom. It should come up out of there. Most people in a pinch would probably just take a torch and cut that, but this is the fuel line and it kind of just broke off as I was trying to move it. So let's take all these bolts out and should pop right out. I will say I had a rusty, this bolt here, 8mm. I got one of these. You know, you've seen all the fucking infomercials on them, you know, any size. This thing, out of the 100 times I've used it, I bet it's fucking worked 3 times. Every other time it don't. It's fucking junk. So I got most of the bolts out of the exhaust manifold. There is one on the bottom side here. Looks like you got to take the alternator off to get to them all. Tried taking the motor mount off to rock it. That wasn't happening, so might try something different. Okay, so I might have cheated and torched it off, but I brought a bucket of water just in case. Now we just gotta take the wheels off this car and she's ready to go. So after cutting the converter off the Focus, Karina asked me to mow the yard so they could play softball out here. Look at me go. Like, you guys want to see what my life looks like? This is pretty much it. Work on cars, mow the yard. Sometimes you gotta work on the house. Go buy junk cars. Go buy decent cars. Make some new t-shirts. Spit on that thing. Y'all know what I'm talking about. By the time you see this video, they should be up on the website, clutchmarlesmotorsports.com. Okay, so here we are, Friday afternoon. Just got off work. We got the Crown Vic going to the scrapyard in the morning. But the first thing I gotta do is get this 3100 in subframe, like up on it better. So what I got going on at the moment, we just got a winch from the trailer and I'm just trying to like suck this bitch up through the window. So this is what we do. This is, you guys want to see what a casual week for me looks like? This is what it fucking looks like. Buy cars, cut parts off them, fucking do sketchy shit when the wife's not home, because when she's here she's like, babe, that don't look safe. And I'm like, go back in the house. You know, y'all know how it is. Everybody's got that, right? But no, sometimes it does get sketchy. Fucking shit catches on fire, falls over. Let's see if we can get this. So like things you want to watch out for, like as I'm winching, like the car a second ago, like the front tires were starting to come off the ground. Like that's not a good sign. Oh. Okay, so kind of changed the direction here. Now that, look at us. Getting it pulled right up in there. You gotta be careful when you're doing shit like this by yourself, I guess. You know, I do have this other ratchet strap kind of working. You know, when I'm pulling one way, I'm putting it on the other side, kind of counterbalance it. That should rest right there. I'll bust this loose, run it through the car, and just fucking suck her down in there, and she should be good. So if you guys want to see what I'm gonna build next, I don't even know. You gotta hit that like button, hit subscribe, turn on notifications, tell your friends. Will we build a W body? Will we build a full size? What is gonna happen with the Honda minivan? The trampoline, we know what's gonna happen with it. It's getting cut up and thrown into cars. I'm kind of on the fence between throwing together my box Ford for like a bone stock style build, or drag something out of the woods that is would be a hard car. So I'm gonna take my kids to the pool, literally, and think about life, edit some videos. Let's fucking go.